I think that the Berkshires brings together living, working, and visiting in perfect synergy. There's this beautiful natural landscape here where hiking and biking and skiing, snowshoeing, gorgeous lakes all come together.
I love the Berkshires because of its natural beauty, and I have this saying, and that saying goes, you should always be stunned in your own backyard by your backyard's natural beauty.
So I look most forward to fresh air, really clean air, and clear night skies. I can go in my backyard and I can see satellites. And I think that's just amazing. Right in my backyard, I can just sky gaze. It's beautiful.
Driving along Route 8 and seeing the light on top of Mount Greylock.
The pace, the energy, the space to explore and be creative and, you know, just sort of live life at a pace that makes sense for a family.
Traveling for work, and I go to Boston a lot, and it's the hustle and bustle, and you get past Springfield and I see the Berkshires sign, and it is this automatic sense of, oh my God, thank God, like I'm home.
I was living near a city, and I just sort of got sick of all of the noise and the fast pace.
I came by way of Atlanta, Georgia, so vastly different from big city to sort of a smaller town, rural life.
And I wanted to come home. The Berkshires is where I grew up, and it will always be my home.
I've lived in Namibia, I've lived in South Africa, I've traveled to Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Guatemala. I've been to the West Coast, I've been down south, and each time I come back to the Berkshires, there's a certain unique energy to the Berkshires that I haven't found anywhere else in the world.
I actually came back to the Berkshires because I found my dream job here, which I didn't think was possible, but I work for an international cosmetics company, and I absolutely love what I do.
It's everything. There's so much to do. There's everything from biking, hiking. It's, you know, something for everyone here for the most part, if you're a foodie or not. It's just, for me, it's home. It's my place. It's my everything.
The Berkshires is a perfect place for families and friends to pursue their happiness and their wellness and their dreams.
You feel more like you can bond with the people that are around you. So that's one of the things that I really like about being here, is the community that I think it creates. There's less distractions.
Something that I think people underestimate and forget about, and something that our friends, when they come to visit from a lot of major cities or other parts of the country, point out is just how strong our community is.
The resiliency of the people who really pulled themselves up by the bootstraps and said, you know, what can we do? Well, it would have been easy to just, you know, lay down and, you know, become a very barren area throughout the county and the towns and the cities, but you saw a rebirth.
The people, to start with, are incredibly passionate about our community, about all the services we provide. It's a place where anyone with any abilities or different abilities can have the support they need to also be part of the community.
You know, it's like the people are authentic. The holidays around here are really cool. Memorial Day, July 4th, the parades are fantastic.
It's all about access. You have so much. There's so much the region has to offer. You have all the culture of most major American cities, and even more so. And you have so much nature right around the corner.
Third Thursday, it's a monthly massive block party in Pittsfield from Park Square all the way up to Linden Street, where the whole street is open for people to walk down.
I really love taking people to the indoor-outdoor stage at Jacob's Pillow. It's such an incredible place to have a picnic and to look out at this incredible view. And then the other place that has a great view that I love is the Clark Museum in Williamstown, where they've completely redone the outside.
Every time I drive by one of those bars or restaurants where we built our relationship and what is the foundation of now our marriage, I'm just so excited, whether it's where we had our first drinks at Moe's, or where we had one of our anniversaries at Hilltop Orchards, or where we got engaged on Onoda Lake. My heart is literally here because we built our relationship here. I think each city and town in the Berkshires has its own unique identity.
There are great neighborhoods, competitive schools, ethnic restaurants, spunky pubs in every corner of the Berkshires.
Favorite restaurant would have to be District in Pittsfield, but for special occasions, I really like Mill on the Floss, and that's in New Ashford, I believe.
For a date night, I would say Olden on the Green.
Alta. They have the best creme brulee ever and the best wine list.
Poncho's is great. There's a lot of favorite restaurants here.
My favorite restaurant is Flavors of Malaysia in Pittsfield, where we go often.
For Chinese, I like Panda House. That's a go-to. For pizza, Berkshire Mountain Bakery, and then just wherever my friends are.
But my favorite place for like a special, fun experience. Some of my friends think this must be like the only place I go because I always bring them to the Dreamaway Lodge in Beckett because it's such an experience. Like, there's no other place I've ever been to that I feel like is truly like this encapsulating experience of an evening.
One of my favorite things about the Forge in the Berkshires is their fancy mac. It's delectable. The bacon bits, the cheese, everything about it. And if you get Dean's garlic sauce on the side, it just completely makes it.
That's easy. It's Coyote Flaco. If you like Mexican, it's fantastic.
Teddy's Pizza.
Yeah. Starving Artist Cafe in Lee is amazing. Crepes. So good.
I love the Berkshires because we all live here. I love the Berkshires because we have craft beer. I love the Berkshires where everyone knows your name. I love the Berkshires because no town is the same.